Amen. I think about the first moments of when I became a father and was there in the delivery room with Celeste and Javen came into the world. And we've told the story before about in those first moments as as he arrived and took his first breath and joined us here. It was so scary and so amazing at the same time. I think all the dads can relate to that. And there was something powerful about that moment, because I spent so much time talking and praying over Javen when he was still in Celeste's belly, he knew my voice. And so whenever he was there, he was screaming and screaming. They need him to scream, right? They got to get those lungs open. So he's like, wah, wah. He's going for it. And then I said, Javen. And he just immediately went silent. And I began to talk to my son as I held him in my arms. And we had a moment once the doctors and nurses cleared out, everything was okay with him, that Celeste and I, in that first moment, we held him together, and we've done this with our girls as well, and we just prayed over him, and we gave him back to the Lord. As he had given Javen as a gift to us, we returned him back to the Lord for his purpose, for the things that God has for his life, and not our ambition for him, but what God would have for his life. And I'll tell you this, that puts a different perspective on how you're supposed to raise your kid. Because you're not raising your kid, you're raising God's kid. And it becomes something different. It becomes something different entirely. Because you're entrusted with this special person, son or daughter, that's going to change the world for their sphere of influence or even a greater purpose. But each one of them unique, each one of them valuable before the Lord. And that's a huge challenge today, especially in the world we live in that want to push and pull you every which way to stand for God and for the principles of God are a daring thing, and it takes lots of effort. So I challenge you today, friend, father, that you would take that step and you would engage and you'd get involved in being the man and the father that God has called you to be.